I've seen you all do kinds of photography, but I want to know, what's the one thing that really categorizes you?
I think the dark things.
Okay, the dark and mysterious.
The mystery, dark, and God things.
Okay.
Yes, I love that.
And what's the message you want to send through those dark, mysterious pictures?
Okay, this is a very interesting question because everybody say why you always put blood, you love blood, you always demons and evil things, witches, and a very gothic style.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I love rock. My father was rocker.
You're a rock fan.
Yes, I like heavy metal.
Okay.
I think that was the first of all. The second, I love vampires.
Okay, you love vampires.
Yes, I love it.
Great.
And third time, I transmitted, I think, loneliness and anger. That's what I show in my pictures that may not much people know me. I think no one's know me.
Okay.
But what I did in each pictures is one part of me. Maybe it's my way to say the world I don't feel comfortable at all with things that surround me.
True, you're a very shy
Yes.
person, but your pictures,
Yes.
each picture describes you in a way or another.
Yes,
It's your way to show the world, this is me, and this is
Exactly.
another version of me, and this is another version of me.
exactly. You find the words to say
Yeah.
better than me.
I'm glad.
Yes, it is.
That's a very interesting approach towards photography.
Yes, and I think people that see this interview from now on will see more closer the pictures.
Yeah. Very, like, people express themselves in very different ways. Some people write poems, some people do movies, and you transmit your love and your loneliness through your pictures, right?
Exactly, yes.
That's very interesting. Great. So, have you ever thought that you might be missing an opportunity to work in fashion magazines, as your work is very unusual from that what magazines usually want?
But I think this is my way to study photography. Because there are another person that pay a school, they hire a teacher, and I don't know how many years take them to be a photographer. Because they have a paper, they say you're a photographer. And I do exactly the same, but not in a school, not in with any teacher. I do this by my way.
You're self-learning
yes.
photography.
I pay my own productions.
Okay.
And I learning because I never stop learning. With each picture, each project I do, I always learn and learn and
You're a
learn.
self-learner.
Yes,
Okay.
and all my works may they not to be in a magazine, but I have the experience to work with people in fashion industry, and I know how to move the lights, and I know Photoshop. I know all the things that I need to be in a magazine.
Okay. But usually your pictures are targeted to the world, not especially to a particular person, but to the whole world, right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. So in the last pictures you've shown us, they're focusing on sacred things. Aren't you
Yeah.
scared that people might think something or say something that you don't like?
Well, I don't know if they don't like. I think I do because I want them don't like.
Okay, you want the people not to like your pictures.
Not that way.
Okay.
I like people say, oh, he's satanic, I don't know.
Yeah, to
because
talk about the
how
pictures.
how he dare to play with Jesus Christ?
Okay.
Come on, Jesus Christ. I don't believe in anything. For me, there is nothing. You just die, and that's all.
Okay.
And it's very interesting to play and move that feeling. And not many people dare to do that because they think they sacred and they are gonna burn in hell.
Okay.
And I want to show them that I'm not afraid of that.
Okay.
I play with that.
Interesting.
Yes, and here comes again. I only work with models. I did a Virgin Mary with his baby. He was just born, and there were amazing pictures, and no one there before because I don't know what they think. But it's a beautiful picture, full of love, because it's their mother with the crown, and this of like Virgin Mary, and his little baby, and it's beautiful.
Okay.
Once I was like Pope. And it's funny for me, and it's funny to see the comments like, no, how you dare that? You shouldn't. Oh, I can't believe. And and for me it's okay because I don't believe in it. Yes, and I like that. I like to be unique.
That's good.
I mean in Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
because in Europe it's normally, it's perfect normally that some girl appears in a cross like this naked and nobody says nothing here. But in Mexico it's very sacred.
Mm-hmm.
And actually I did that. I put a girl naked in a cross like this with a crown
Mm-hmm.
and people like it. I
Okay.
think no one there before, but I did it and they like it.
So tell me, if you had the chance to live your life again but from scratch, everything fresh, new, what would you change? What would you like to do?
Okay, I like to change a lot of things, a lot of.
You'd
I'm
like
not,
to change a lot of things.
I've been done many things that not all may do because I travel and they see everything's happiness in the great dark and great.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's just what they see. But
Okay.
no one has idea what they're inside.
Yeah, of course.
I am not satisfied with my life.
Mhm.
I've done a lot of things, great, but I always search more and more and more. I always look to the sky. I never look down. I always look
That's
to
very
up.
important, yeah.
And I know there is much better thing that I've done. And if and somebody people tell me, no, can you travel? I can't do that. You must be happy because you travel.
Mhm.
And I said, yes, but I want more.
Yeah, people
I-
usually just look at the outside and they don't focus
Yes,
on the
and I
inside.
say I never see. I don't know if I were a photographer again, but definitely I changed a lot of things in my life.
Okay. So tell us about your most recent project, the 12 Apostles.
Okay, always take pictures as just one word. For example, like Snow White. Snow White, the pictures, and that's all. And I want to make a big project. And I think about something sacred. And I think the 12 apostles.
Okay.
But in my way, it's going to be the 12 evil apostles. And
Okay.
of course, with girls.
Mhm.
So I decided to make the 12 evil women in the world.
Mhm.
And I put magical, I put wizards, I put fantasy, and real woman. I think half of the book is just fantasy and mythology, like Lilith, Medusa,
Yeah.
and the another half they really exist, like Lucretia, like Bloody Mary, Battery.
Yeah, I've seen the video.
Yes, and I was traveling. And I want international book. So I searched international models and Mexican models, and I did it. It's 12 works. Each work has their own video.
So what other projects do you have in other countries? Like, did you work in other countries?
Yes, I've been working in other countries. The first one was London.
That was
With-
your first country to work other than Mexico.
Yes, well, the first London with Danny Devine.
Mm-hmm.
She's a very non model, but she's alternative.
Okay.
But I like.
Okay.
She is very rocker.
Okay.
And we had a little time, just 2 hours, because in 3 hours I supposed to be in the airplane to take me to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very quickly.
It was very
It was,
intense.
yes, it was raining, and I did the video and photos. And then I've done a lot. I've done another works in Venice, in Prague, Paris, Versailles, Germany, Leipzig. I've been traveling, doing photo shootings.
Okay. So, what is your dream famous person or model to work with? Who's your dream person to work with?
Coco Rocha
Okay.
and Megan Fox.
Of course.
Megan Fox
Yeah,
is
they're
not
both
model,
amazing.
but she's an actress.
Yeah.
Yes, Coco Rocha, and there is something crazy I did.
Mm-hmm.
I rate her.
Oh, you messaged her.
Yes.
Okay. And did she reply?
No.
No.
No, but I tried.
Maybe she will.
Yes.
You never know.
Yeah, this reminds me a friend that I told him about another artist. I told him I'm going to work with her, and he said no, why not? Because she's a singer and she's very busy and she needs to see with his manager. It's very difficult. I don't think you did. And I just asked her, hey, would you like to make some work? And it was not a normal work. It was my work. So she got fangs, she got blood, she got anything, and we did it. And what it's impossible for others.
Mm-hmm. It's possible for you.
It's possible for me because I try.
You go against the odds.
Yes,
Okay.
I try. I may fall, I may fail,
You may fail,
and
but you're not scared to fail.
I'm not afraid to try. Yes, I read Coco. She never replied me, but I'm sure that someday.
You never know. She might reply, and your dream might come true.
Yes.
Great.